Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bruce Wilson. If you're new here, make sure you smash the subscribe button if you're happy with the content coming at you today. We are about to turn into Justin's driveway. If you guys remember Justin a couple videos back, we dropped off two trucks actually that we bought for the engines as donor trucks for the flat nasty build and the spool bus. So he's got both of them pulled out. We're gonna get them picked up, and then we're gonna go over to Holding On Motorsports and drop off some cash for some mega truck parts. All right, guys, here they are. Justin got us all taken care of. Even covered them up. Ooh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. He even preserved the wiring harness, didn't tear any of that stuff up, and plugged it all nice and neat. Just did a stellar job on this. Really good job. Awesome, awesome. And even the transmission wiring harness. Sweet.
Any other wiring you need, just get off the gas. You said you needed something off that pedal.
Yeah, all over there.
He'll show you.
Oh, there you have it, guys. We made them both fit somehow. 5.9 with the transmission, and it's actually got a brand new freaking turbo on it. Go figure. So 6.7's in here. We're gonna hit the road and go to Stewart's now and get some mega truck parts. Hold tight. All right, guys, we're back out here at Stewart's. We just picked up our engines, obviously, from Justin. They are moved into their whole new building. It looks like they're done. Or there's where they started everything at here at their property. And the job looks sick, man. Thanks, man.
You got all the mud trucks in the background over there, right?
I see that.
One of them's going in the mega truck, and another one's shipping off to industrial injection. They're going to build it.
I think we need to order a transfer case so you can bolt the belt too. Just do one truck with two motors.
Oh, we've got front and rear motor. Something different.
Independent drive,
Yeah.
one motor for each axle.
Here's a 5.9. We're just going to make it right around 800 horsepower, just stock bottom end, and go have fun and get used to driving the truck. And then we're shipping that girl off, and that's going to be the bad boy that comes in like
For the
5
big
months.
trucks? Yeah.
We're just going to throw it in one weekend and show up and really
Get after it.
surprise everybody. So, but yep, so Meritor's what we got. I think it was Thursday. Last time we were here, you're still getting moved in, so you got rid of the old office and.
Yeah, old office gone, new office is all set up and done. Machine room's just about done. It's ready for wiring and air conditioning.
Now you already had a room again, aren't you?
No, man, we were set up. We wanted four bays indoors, and that's what we're at. But we got an overhead crane to put in for the table.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll have that put in the next couple weeks.
Holding on.
walking out here, look at Stuart's truck, guys. He's got the same kind of shocks we're talking about running on ours, a nitrogen shock instead of a sprung nitrogen shock. Oh yeah.
This is a 20-inch
20
travel.
inch.
3/4 inch.
Do you think I need that big or no?
We put an adjustable mount so you can change,
Okay.
swing the height if you want to change the truck elevation. And then it's got the 3/4 inch mount on the bottom.
This is like the OG, right?
Yeah, this is an old truck, man.
Those are aluminum bars you got on there.
Yeah, aluminum 4-link bars.
Those are cool.
You can tell the straps have been on there for a while too.
20s or I want it to not sit high, but I want to have a bunch of travel. So when we do start doing stuff, because I know you can just let more air at them if we don't need it,
Yeah, I mean, you need at least a 16, and a 16 will do what you want to do, but to me it'd be between the two of those, 16 or 20.
Something came in the mail today. Huge shout out to Super Clean for sending us some more stuff here in Florida because it's so hot right now. But Aaron likes to wear hoodies out at night. We got me Aaron the 3X right there for you.
Yep, a little bit big for you, but
You got me an extra large, and then they sent us some Super Clean floor absorbent. It's not even in stores yet. So, looks like wood.
Yeah.
We'll try it out.
We're going to use plenty of that.
Oh, for sure. So, cool stuff from them. Shout out to those guys for hooking it up again. Yeah, thanks, Jessica. So we got here to the shop and see our beautiful engines here. All right, this thing's unloaded. I'm gonna get the forklift there. You want to hop up there in the bed? There you go.
All right.
Good?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, set it down and I'll set it down there and I'll come over here.
Alright, go ahead and hop out. So we didn't expect to use the Super Clean that soon that Jessica just sent us, but Aaron spilled some training fluid out here. So we're gonna try it out. Looks like
Wood chips almost.
I don't know what the heck this stuff is.
Follow the line.
Yeah. Rub it in there and let it sit. I don't know what it says, we'll figure it out. Spread, pour, spill. Give absorb a few minutes to work, sweep it up. But I don't think it's made for dirt.
Rock.
It's alright, we'll let it sit there for a little bit, then we'll iron sweep her up. Alright guys, we are headed to Harbor Freight, and because I decided the 5.9 we're putting in a mega truck, we need to go ahead and get it put on an engine stand, so we're going to be putting injectors, basically building it all over again. I've given away all my Harbor Freight engine stands, so a lot of you guys ask what we hold these Cummins engines up with. We're about to go to Harbor Freight and you can find out. But first, you hear what something to run, and we're taking our parts getter, so hold tight.
That's our buddy's
wife.
Our buddy's wife, Janae, passing us in the Honda Civic.
Well, folks, we're turning in here to the old Harbor of Freight. You guys don't know what that is. That is the Chinese store of all the home tools here in America. Home of the $130 engine stand that we put our $40,000 race motors on. Literally everybody. Look at all that front row goddamn market. Pop it down. I think we can pick up this one market stuff.
like every Dodge dually, right?
Well guys, there it is. We got our engine stand fire truck. It's freaking heavy, so we're gonna have to set the camera down so Aaron can help us load it up. Just stand it up here. Just stand it up right there.
There's our
beat them to the fire.
Quite literally, like directly
I wonder
there.
if they need any help.
We don't have any water in the tank anyways.
No. They probably think I'm with them. What a coinkadink. They must have got hit by the fucking train or something.
That's probably why the train stopped.
Hurry.
That is cool as hell.
You ever seen that, have you? Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's our new daily driver, are you kidding?
Bet I can stand in the fire the longest.
What?
Bet I can stand in the fire the
Are you volunteering to stand in the fire for us? We can put you out.
longest. Sacrifice.
On the way here from truck route to win our break by engine stand. And someone got KO'd by a fucking train.
is that what that
Yeah.
truck's heading to?
Yeah.
On 35A?
Yeah.
So anyways, we're coming across it, and here comes fire trucks. We're like, stop and wait on them. And
We
then
can't do
we're-
anything
then
that's
we're
empty.
going, and then we're going, here comes two more.
Yeah.
No, it's like Jeep Wave. You about done? No. Jeez. So we're back here from Harbor. Aaron's putting the engine stand together slowly, but this is what they look like once they're all done. This is an engine I'm putting together for a friend of mine, and yeah, let's get her done. Well guys, Aaron is up front doing some stuff. We're once again here in Wilson's Tractor Shop here late at night. Last time we were here, we were mounting those bad girls up. I got the exhaust manifold pulled off of it, and that's why all these gaskets fell apart, because they're like a multi-layer gasket. I'm throwing all these away, but there's the turbo, and go freaking figure, guys. The turbo on it is brand freaking new, and it's from Dodge. Because I was looking at the engine, and the people that had it for us was a company or corporation, and they got a remanufactured Mopar alternator on it, which just tells me that they took it to the Dodge dealership and in a factory whole set brand new turbo. This is actually, I'm gonna give it to a friend of mine that's been looking for one. So there you go, Jeffrey. There we go, camera. So while I'm waiting on Aaron to get done, I'm gonna finish taking a couple things off of it, and then we're gonna get it put on that new engine stand over there and start tearing it down so we can get it pressure washed and get it ready to get that power turned up. Right here, it had an oil leak on the back of it, but all the exhaust, all the cylinders look nice and clean, no oil in them, which means it's not burning any oil, so that's great. So Aaron's gonna go to the bathroom, and then we'll be back out here in just a second and get a time lapse rolling. Nothing out of normal. Aaron made a mess.
Hey.
We're gonna try our super clean, super sucker soak up stuff here. By the way, guys, these guys actually don't pay us anything for using their stuff. They just send us cool stuff to use, and
It works.
we really appreciate it. It works great. Like, we use so much of the super clean degreaser stuff and aerosol cans, and this stuff's really cool. So maybe we get it, because they sent us 2 55-gallon drums of the super clean.
We need that and that
Really
much stuff.
a big thing of this stuff. That and our mechanic Ed's probably gonna get pissed off because he's never seen this before. So we'll just leave it here overnight for the soak stuff up. See what he says tomorrow. Definitely looks like we just spilled stuff all over the floor. It doesn't look like your normal absorbent you usually use on the floor. All right, now I guess we'll let it sit. It says let it sit for, give a few minutes to work. We'll give it a few minutes to work.
Slacking, bub. There's still some behind you, too.
So we got our engine all in our engine stand. Fair warning, if you guys do go buy these at Harbor Freight, I went a little crazy. which I really need to, but you have to trim it to get around the oil drain there. So it's on the engine stand. I know it looks scary, like it's a lot of weight hanging there, but this is a 2,000 pound engine stand, or a 1 ton, or something. I think it's a 2 ton. Not 1 ton, it's a 2,000 pound engine stand. This engine probably weighs like 1,300 pounds. I don't know, you guys can look it up. So, a little bouncy there. Was it scary, Aaron?
Oh, it scared the crap out of me when it shifted.
So I'm gonna start tearing this thing down, getting stuff off of it we don't need. We're literally gonna be getting rid of a lot of stuff we don't need. And what we're gonna be doing, guys, we're not gonna touch the head gasket because I don't want to do anything with resurfacing the head or anything like that, because we're kind of in a rush, like I said. So I don't know. It may come down to that. Knowing me, that's probably what I'm gonna do, is pull the head off and do this, do that, check this, and just. Yeah, I just don't want to get into doing all that. So we're going to leave the head on it. I'm going to pull the oil pan off, pull like 1 main bearing cap, check the bearing if they look good. Slap it back on there, check like 1 rod bearing if it looks good. We're going to leave it alone. And then we're going to leave the, shoot, I can't even think right now. We're going to pull the oil pan off and reseal it up too. So I'm going to hop the channel same parts. Hold tight, here we go. Well, folks, as you just seen on that good time lapse, it's been a while since I've actually worked on something and got a good time lapse. So, if you like those, give me a thumbs up and let me know or comment. Right now, we're draining the oil out of it. I forgot they had oil in it. We almost just dumped it everywhere. The injector rail is a 5.9. We have that 6.7. Yes, we're going to be putting a 6.7 in the school bus, but we're going to go ahead and ship down out to initial injection and have them build a big Billy Badass motor in it, hopefully around 1,400 horsepower, somewhere in there. But anyways, we're taking this 5.9 rail off, not right now, but after we get a pressure wash, because we're going to put a 6.7 rail on it, because the wiring harness we're having built and designed by Volmir, Breakout Tuning, motorcycles across the street. The wiring harness we're built by Breakout Tuning is going to be for a 6.7 rail. So we're going to go ahead and put the 6.7 rail on this engine. We're going to put a 6.7 injection pump on it, industrial injection, and a 12mm stroker pump. And so we're going to try to design this engine, even though we're using an old used engine, around our new build motors coming in 3 to 4 months. So with that being said, we're going to get the injection lines and rails pulled off of it after we wash it. We're going to go ahead and drain the oil now so we can set it up and do more with it. So hold tight, we'll be right back once we get this oil out. Well, folks, we got the stuff off it. We got to pull the starter off, I guess. Sorry about that, but I got pretty much everything we're going to pull off it before we go pressure wash it. So we're going to shove that down the intake. A little bit of water down the intake isn't going to hurt anything. It'll evaporate. And I'm obviously not going to pressure wash directly on the rag. So some of these sensors are okay. Getting fuel inside this rail is not really a big deal. I'm going to try to plug everything off anyways. So we've got a bunch of little plugs we keep here around the shop. We're going to get those shoved in all the
holes.
All the empty holes. Sorry guys, sorry parents that watch. And get this thing sealed up. When we drain the oil out of it, Aaron drained it all over the ground.
Yep. Miscommunication there, bub.
Can't do anything nice in the shop. I'll tell you what. So
super clean. Send us more stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna get these holes plugged up, so we'll tight. There she is. All the plugs are plugged up. All the holes are filled. We got the exhaust ports plugged off too, so we don't get any water down in the cylinders. We don't none of that stuff happening, because even though this engine has like 300 million bunch miles, like 340,000 miles on it, it has zero freaking blow by. And these 5.9s, if you take care of them, they usually don't ever have blow by for a long time. It can last up to 1 million miles. So technically this thing just broke in, like all the Cummins owners say. So here she is. All that's good to go. We're going to get this oil vest cleaned up. So what I wanted to show you guys, all this stuff we pulled off, the fan hub was a mother and it would have come off, so we're going to have to just scrap that and get a used one. But this is pretty much everything we pulled off. We're not going to use. We're obviously going to be putting a turbo back on it, but not that one where that style exhaust manifold. So all these old coolant hoses, these transmission cooler, the old factory flex plate, the factory intercooler pipe, all the battery cables. This is a bunch of stuff that's just not going back on the engine. So we're going to get rolled outside, get it pressure washed, and a lot of you guys are probably wondering what happens to all the water that comes off with the chemicals and oil and stuff. We actually have a recirculation system here at the shop that separates water from oil. So there you go. We're going to roll it outside. It's dark out, so I'm going to get it pressure washed, and we're going to go from there. I'll be right back. Hopefully we'll be rolling it back in all nice and pretty and clean. Well, guys, I got the freaking engine pushed in here. We're gonna bar it over because I think I got a little tiny bit of water in the motor. It's a rag getting hold up, and I pressure washed a lot here, and I got soaking wet, so that's what I'm shirtless. So, well, there it is, guys. Our motor's cleaned up. I'm doing an outro half naked. Go to brucewilsonshop.com to look at my boobs. Grab all your merchandise, get some t-shirts like I should have on right now, and smash the like button, comment down below if you're excited to see these engine get built for the flat and nasty for the mega truck. Like I said, guys, the only reason we're working on this stuff right now is because we are currently waiting on the engine rebuild kit and the injectors and turbo and injection pump show up that you just seen with us here at Industrial Injection earlier this week. So tomorrow I'll be back at it, getting this thing painted, getting the 6.7 torn down, and transferring the injection rail, which that's gonna pull off right here is off the 5.9 we're not gonna be using, and we're putting the 6.7 one on this one, so lots of stuff happening. Guys, I'll catch you later. Make sure you smash the subscribe button. Go to Industrial Injection as soon as you can, guys. I'm putting a link in the description below. At checkout, you put coupon code in, Bruce Wilson 5 for 5% off your entire order, guys. Yes, that's right. You could buy a freaking engine and get 5% off of it with this promo code. So go do that right now. See y'all later, please.